Good morning, everybody. What's up? Off to work, second day of the year. Things are going nice and smooth. And a couple guys asked me on the page yesterday how I stay busy. Does it slow down in Florida? Well, I stay busy. Number one, I have a really good price, okay? Now, 90% of you guys say I work for cheap. Well, I work for a reasonable rate, and it has proven to build a nice, strong business. So what that means is I have a regular customer base, people that call me every year, same time of the year, and they have people who they refer me to. So to build, not only do I have a good business and it keeps busy, but it gets busier as time goes on because of the referrals I get. So, number one, give a good price. Put the tape measure away. You don't need to measure every square inch of every place. That's how you don't get all the jobs. Of course, you know, there's that old saying, if you get all the jobs, you're working too cheap. Well, you know, that might be true. However, I'm working and I'm making money every day. All right. And that's how you keep the business going. You have to wear about 10 hats. You got to show up, be happy, personable, be able to adjust to anybody's attitude, show up on time, have a good price. Most of all, do a fantastic job. Just basically do what you say you're going to do, and everything will fall into place for you. All right? And to answer the part, does it slow down in Florida? This past summer was the first time it ever slowed down for me, but I still worked every day. Instead of doing 4 and 5 jobs, I was doing 2 and 3 jobs a day. So, if that's what you call slowing down, but the new customers did slow down. All right, today, this is a fine example of what I'm talking about. We're going over to a place I was at before Christmas. The guy loved my work. He loved my price. I gave him a quote on his house. So all I'm doing this morning is doing a nice house wash, and I'm getting a nice price, and all I'm doing is the house. So it's going to be a quick in and out, probably an hour or less, and I'm getting a good amount of money for it. What I call a good amount of money for an hour's work. Anyway, some of you guys need to make $400 an hour. Some of us need to make $150 in an hour. Depends on what you want to do. Okay. And the second job today is another regular customer. We're going to be doing a pool cage. And that'll wrap it up for today. Then we got 3 jobs tomorrow, I do believe. Nope, 2 jobs tomorrow, 2 jobs on Friday, and so on and so forth. But we are busy, and we are getting after it. So we'll see you at the job. And I'm going to change things up a little bit about the real time instead of having it on the end of the wand. It's hard to hear what I'm saying, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on the tripod, do a couple real-time shots of what's going on, keep it a little limited to that, and explain what's going on a little better to everybody, and you might be able to hear what I'm saying. All right, I'm Dr. Super Blast. Let's get after it. Good morning. Here we are at the job. Job number 1 for the day, and it's not really that bad. On the other side, there's some black stuff, and there's some stuff to clean up on this side. It just needs a good touch-up, okay? Before we get started with the job, let's go ahead and do downstream injection setup. If you have a 4-gallon-a-minute machine, you're probably going to be looking at this. This is an unloader. This is an unloader block just to mount it to here. This is the unloader, okay? Now, have a downstream injector soaking in the bucket of water. Always soak it in water so it stays nice and non-corroded. If you don't rinse it out, the spring is gonna fail on you, and it's just gonna corrode up, and it's just not gonna work, okay? You get a lot of use out of it if you just go ahead and leave it in the bucket. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and get it out of there and hook it up. It is a little chilly out today, so everything stays nice and stiff on you. All right, this is your injector right here. It's a 2.3 orifice for 5 to 8 gallon a minute machines. Going to get about a 1.2% mix out of this, which is fine. Note, I have a injection tube here. It's a 1/2 inch PVC. That's the end of the filter that you see here. Just holding it on there, all right? Why the PVC? It holds it down in there. You'll find that out when you first start this job as well. We got 200 feet of hose peeled off. Now we're plugged in and we're ready to go to work. Okay, let's talk about these tips. Now you can get a downstream injector bypass, like $350, $400. That's if you know how to install it yourself. I prefer to go the simple way. A lot of you guys like to use those MP5 twist things and all these fancy gadgets. Whatever works for you, right? But if you're just starting out, this unit right here is $39 with all 4 of these tips. It's a no-brainer, right? Okay, 0015 wash jet tip. 4015 wide rinse tip. This is a V-Jet 2560 V-Jet soap tip, and this is a 0060 soap tip. These 2 tips right here will turn the soap on. These 2 are your rinse tips. They'll turn the soap off. All right, it's as simple as that. All right, let's go ahead and review the job. We're gonna go ahead and start the machine up, let it warm up because it is like 40 degrees out right now. So let's get started with that and we'll be right back. All right, while that's warming up, let's have a look around. I already did the driveway and I already did the pool cage. So I already did like the front of the window there. So we're gonna be doing all this here. You can see it's discolored, see it? I can see it. And you'll see it once it gets cleaned up. Okay, you can see it here. See how it's a little bit brighter salmon here? Then when you get down to the bottom on this side, you can see it from over there. It's dirty. It needs a good bath. Okay, then you come over here and you have all this stuff on the drip edge. Okay, and the gutter all the way down. Okay, I was here a couple weeks ago and I did the pool cage. And I had cleaned this. See that little part that's left right there, that black stuff? But I cleaned that right there. You see how nice that looks? All right. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be starting on the other side of the house. We have this green algae in the screens and the windowsills. Okay. All right, we want all that to be disappeared. That just needs a good touching up. All right, we're going to start in the back, down that side, and we'll be right back. Let's get after it. Oh, and don't forget to wear your safety glasses, all right? Okay, let's look at the other side here. It's got a really leaky pressure valve there. It needs to be replaced, but I'm still getting enough water. Okay, we need to clean around here. See all that? This is not too bad. We'll clean this whole slab here. This just needs a good touch up, okay? So we're going to start here in the back by applying SH to everything back here. We'll start right here. And we'll show you how easy this job is. Now we're going to start the job here. We're going to go all the way around to that side of the house, and we're going to rinse all the way back to here. Then we're going to reel it into the truck. All right? Simple, simple, simple. Now what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply the SH. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit. It isn't that bad back here, and then I'm going to rinse it back off. This way I can show you how these soap tips come on, turn the soap on, and turn the soap off, okay? We'll start with the V-Jet 2560, then we're going to end with a 4015 rinse, and you can see the soap come on and off. Ready? Off. Okay, that's just simple. Now all we gotta do is rinse it. Okay, it's that simple. Let's have a look at that. Everything's nice and clean. All the soffit's cleaned up back to salmon color. Windowsill's clean. We'll rinse that off just a little bit more. We got a little spot of dirt right there. But anyway, I do believe you get the gist of what you got to do. We'll be back. All right, we're going to do one more quick application of the SH just to show you how quick and easy this is. Just that easy. All right, let's get after the rest of this. Then we'll be back for the satisfying runs. Oh. Okay, it's starting to warm up. House is looking groovy. Looking good. See this black stuff right here? It's already dissipated down to just a matter of rinsing it off. We'll get these windowsills here. I want these windowsills to look good. So I'm gonna go get the pump up and get that off of there. See how bad that is in the windowsill? You don't want to have to blast that and then have water go in the house, so just get the pump up and just hit it real quick. All right, we'll be right back for the satisfying runs. Let's get after it. Alright, let's have a look at this puppy. Looking nice. Everything's clean, clean, clean. See what I mean about the windowsill? Didn't have to kill it. Got all this done over here. That spot that was on top there, Elgano. Alright, we'll get around the front here. All we got left is up by the front door and in between that little corridor there. Down the sidewalk, down the other side, and we'll clean that slab up on the side of the garage. I think I've elected to get the turbo tip out for that. That'll be the fastest way without pulling the mini Mondu out for that little bit of work. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look. Looks really good right there. Nice. Hasn't been cleaned in a while. We even did these things out here. Took the turbo nozzle to these maroon stepping stones. Get the pool area around the pump over there cleaned up as well. All the gutters came nice and clean. Everything looks good. Don from Super Blast strikes again, folks. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do that. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and that's how you get entered in the drawing, all right? Hopefully everybody's learned a little bit today. Try to make it as smooth as possible. All right, have a great day. We'll see you at the next job. Let's get after it. Hey, 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 look at that. What does that say? It says Butler Plumbing. I'll tell you what, really good company. I came out here to the job. The rig's all set up, right? Well, I came out here a couple hours earlier and went to set up and just tweaked the garden hose a little bit, and then the PVC pipe broke inside the wall. So I had to shut the customer's water off and then call the plumber. So here we are. Cost me a little bit of money. Homeowner doesn't have any money, so Super Blast's going to be the honorable company and take care of it. All right, we'll be right back to go over the job and we'll get after it. Okay, let's start. Another plug for Butler Plumbing, man. They came right out. Took them a couple hours to get here, but they came right after it. That's a clean job right there. Did a good job. I got lucky. They were able to put a plate and seal it up without having to dig into the wall to get to the 90 where it comes in. There was just this much left. Saved the day. Lucky again. Anyway, I'm going to be getting some of this stuff cleaned off up here. All this stuff back here needs to be cleaned. See all this algae? I'll also have it on this side. And throughout. And then we're going to be rinsing the floor in that over there. And as you can see, the deck needs it. It's like a painted surface, so it's going to be pretty easy to do. All right, first we're going to do SH. And then we're going to do the satisfying rinse. Satisfying. All right, let's get after it. All right, let's have a look around. We got all the floors, ceilings SH, all the windows are clean, all the mold's dissipating off. Now all we have to do is do the satisfying rinse. All this furniture's cleaned off. This floor is going to clean quick with the wand. All right, let's get after it. Hey, that's a wrap. Let's go ahead and take a final review. We ran out of batteries there. That came out really nice. Deck's nice and clean. All the mold's gone. Another happy customer here at Super Blast Pressure Washing. And we will see you on the flip side. Everything's gonna reel right back into the truck. That really worked out really nice for the lady and for me. Cost me a little bit of money to fix that. You know, you break it, you got to fix it. That's called integrity, being honest, and doing things the right way. She'll have me back to do the driveway and the house. That'll cover all the bills and then some. I'm Don from Super Blast Pressure Washing, and that's a wrap. And remember, always, 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 get after it, baby! Woohoo!